So you're looking at engineering colleges in the Perambalur area for the 2026 admissions, right? Dhanalakshmi Srinivasan Engineering College with the TNEA Code 3805 has probably come up. Let's dig in and see what you really need to know. Right off the bat, one of the first things to know is that this is an autonomous institution. Now, it's still affiliated with Nadu University in Chennai, but being autonomous is a big deal. It means they have the flexibility to design their own curriculum and handle their own exams. For you as a student, that can often mean a more up-to-date and practical education. So what's this number 4 all about? Well, it stands for the 4 core engineering programs here that have locked in their NBA accreditation. For any student or parent planning for the 2026 intake, this is a huge plus. Think of the NBA, the National Board of Accreditation, as a seal of quality. It's a credential that top employers really value. Okay, now that we've covered that big highlight, let's get into the nitty-gritty details you'll need when you're building your TNA choice list. All right, let's cover the essentials. The full name is Dhanalakshmi Srinivasan Engineering College. The big one to remember is the TNEA Code 3805. It's a self-financing autonomous college, and admissions run through the TNA process. That's split 65% for the government quota and 35% for the management quota. And this is super important. It has the green light from AICTE for the 2025-26 academic year. We touched on accreditation before, but now let's zoom in and see exactly which programs have earned that stamp of quality. Here they are: aeronautical, computer science, IT, and mechanical engineering. The accreditation for these programs is valid all the way until June 2027. Now think about it. If you're joining in 2026, this quality assurance covers you for a good chunk of your studies. And that matters because a lot of companies and even universities abroad really prefer graduates from NBA-accredited programs. All right, so those are the accredited ones, but what's the whole menu of options look like? Let's check out all the engineering branches they have available. You can see they offer a pretty wide variety, 11 different undergrad programs in total. And you'll notice a pattern right away. The really popular in-demand branches like computer science, IT, ECE, and AI and data science have a larger intake of 180 seats each. Meanwhile, the more traditional core and specialized branches have an intake of 60. What's really interesting here is that they're not just sticking to the old school stuff. They've got programs in artificial intelligence and data science, fashion technology, and even a dedicated stream for cybersecurity. This tells you something important. It shows the college has its eye on where the job market is headed. That's a very good sign. Okay, so you like the programs. The next big questions are always, how do I get in, and is there any financial help available? Let's cover that now. For anyone applying through TNEA, the process is pretty straightforward. 65% of the seats are filled through the government quota, based on counseling. The other 35% fall under the management quota. And the good news is, there's quite a bit of financial support available. You've got everything from community-based scholarships for BC, MBC, and SC/ST students, all the way to special AICTE schemes like the Pragati Scholarship for girls students and the Saksham Scholarship for specially abled students. It's definitely something you'll want to dig into to see what you might be eligible for. All right, now for the million-dollar questions, the ones every parent and student asks. What about placements, and what's it like to actually live there? Let's look at the data. Okay, let's talk numbers. For the 2024 batch, the college reported an 89% placement rate. Now, this is the figure they submitted themselves to TNEA, and it's a key piece of data when you're trying to figure out career prospects. Now, what about the day-to-day living situation? Well, they've got the essentials covered. There are separate permanent hostels for both boys and girls. The mess serves both veg and non-veg food, which is great. They also run their own college buses. And if you're coming by train, the nearest major station is Ariyalur, which is about 33 kilometers away. Just a quick note before we wrap up. All the information we've shared today comes straight from the college's official website and government portals, and it was all verified as of April 2026. So there you have it, a deep dive into Dhanalakshmi Srinivasan Engineering College. We hope this gives you a clearer picture for your TNEA choice list. For more detailed explainers on other engineering colleges, make sure to visit profsim.com, your true source for 12th to engineering decisions.